It's the center of my story team. Dog, here I go. Swish in your face. If Trump and them gonna give y'all these 50-year mortgage, the young folks need to get on that. I just seen something they say $400,000 mortgage loan, 50-year mortgage. That's for you young folks. 'Cause old folks ain't gonna get that. So y'all need to look into that, you young people, 25 years old maybe, 21. Shit. Y'all could live 50 years, get you a home, eat healthy, and have some kind of income coming in. Shit. Do like the Mexicans. 2, 3 of you families come together and peace up. You know. Shit. Y'all. If that's what it is, A. Hayden, Benjamin, D. Threshout, right on, Hayden. And D1 Crash Out. You need to do your research before you come on here with that bullshit. Rick the Ruler. The fuck out of here. Here y'all come with this job. I mean, the D1 Crash Out anyway. You better ask somebody. About coming on here bullshit. I do my own way. Oh. Yeah, I seen some, they say Trump and them trying to do a 50-year mortgage. Said $400,000 mortgage loan. Thank you. Thank you for the gift, YN. And I know you're going to cancel that. You say something. Ain't nobody saying that, so remember talk for. But hey, personal opinions. How you doing? Waiting on these sorry Raiders and Cowboys to come on. But I think the Raiders gonna get the win, the upset. I think the Raiders gonna win tonight. Raiders upset Cowboys. Thank you for the gift, Beanie Bobby? Beanie Bobby? Is that it? Oh, Beanie Baby. Okay, Beanie Baby. Okay, cool. Thank you. You like the Packs? I ain't no Raider fan. Hell no, I'm a Bills fan. But I lived in the Bay Area when the Raiders was there. I've been to Oakland Memorial Coliseum for games. Thank you, Beanie Baby. Yeah, I seen Oakland play Detroit. I've seen Oakland play I've seen a few. I can't think of all the games. But I've seen the Bills play the 49ers at Candlestick. I've seen the 49ers play the Lions at Candlestick. I've seen the 49ers play the Cleveland Browns at Candlestick. But I've been to quite a few Raider games, though. Raiders, Lions. I can't remember all the fucking. You like the Titans? Tennessee? I ain't no Raider fan. I'm a Bills fan. But I'm from California, though. And yes, I'm a Bills fan. You been to a Super Bowl? Wow. Wow. I've been to a couple of Raider games at LA Coliseum when it was the LA Raiders. I've been to a few of the Rams games at the Coliseum, but I've been to more Ram games in Anaheim at Angel Stadium. That's cool. But we was like ticket holders down there. 'Cause when the Rams had Eric Dickerson and what was that quarterback they got? Chris Everett. Chris Everett and all them back then. That's when we was going to a lot of Rams games. In Anaheim, though. Me, Sammy H, Rock, Snap, my brother T-Bone, Hub. Yeah, like a good 10 of us. And we used to roll out that every time the Rams had a game in Anaheim. Been to a bunch of them. I've been to a lot of SWAC college games. Alcorn, Mississippi State, Southern, Jackson State. You know, them like them. Been to a lot of them games in Mississippi. Yeah. Been to Dodger Stadium. Been to the Oakland A's Stadium, Oakland Memorial Coliseum. Been to A's games. I ain't been to no the San Francisco Giant games. Been to Sacramento Kings games. I didn't go to no Golden State games. But I've been to Sacramento Kings games. Been to the Fabulous Farm. Been to the that one the Clippers played in. What was that? Where was the Clippers playing at back in the day? Before they was in the Farm. Been to Clipper games. A lot of minor league baseball with our son. Minor league like stadiums and shit like that. Shit, that's about it. Me and my wife went to a Sade concert for my 50th birthday. That was a nice experience, the Sade concert. And them motherfucking tickets were cheap, bro. Me and my wife went VIP. We went to the little thing backstage and mingled, and we was drinking apple ciders and shit like that. They gave us some laptop briefcases, like, to put your laptops in. They gave us a magazine, a Sade, and some other shit. All us who had VIP. Got that pass to go back there. Me and my wife both still got our shit. I was in San Jose. Me and get my dogs fed. Me and my wife took a shower together today. I said, baby, you want to take a shower with me this morning? Would you take one? She said, yeah. I said, all right, come on, let's take a shower together. Got in the shower because she had speech therapy today. The nurse practitioner come tomorrow. I want to show him. I want them to check out something with my wife, see if it's something that she can be prescribed for, can help her with that. I mean, we got some stuff, but it may be something else that works better. You gotta freeze up, y'all. Say that again. Say that again. Odds of life. You could tell by you could tell by how I took it. It was the quencher, huh? He could tell. He could tell by how I took the last bit out of there. It was satisfying. Yes, it was, brother. It felt great. I felt it all the way down my throat, down my chest, all the way till it hit my belly, bro. I ain't lying. Yeah, that's the energy I poured in my water, man. Yeah, that was a little energy. I'm a little sluggish right now. But maybe that'll kick in. Could be the weed, though. Could be the weed. Here I'm smoking marijuana. Mr. Pico Boulevard. Yeah, some people call me Bill Cosby, man. Some people call me Bill. Red Fox, Morgan Freeman, Samuel L. Jackson, Charlie Brown. I got a few names, man. But there's some names I ain't going for. I'm not going for those names. But I'm good with Bill, man. I'm good with that. Mr. Pico Boulevard. And what cross street? Pico and Wilshire? Pico and Hoover? Where at on Pico? Mr. Pico Boulevard. LA. LA Homes. ¿Qué pasó, carnal? ¿Qué pasó, carnal? SC. Pico and where, Holmes? Orale. Pico and where, Holmes? Yeah, freeze up. I nicked my shit shaving, cuz. I nicked myself shaving. Hey, Benjamin. All about the Benjamin, baby. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Shit. Woo. I am beat. They need to quit asking me to try this bullshit, because I'm not. YouTube, y'all could quit flashing that shit on my screen. I'm not going to use that. I'm afraid shit is AI, and I ain't using AI. See, that might be an AI feature telling me to use. Fuck no, I ain't clicking on that shit. Telling me to try it. Nope. I'm good. Y'all can stop flashing that shit on my channel. I ain't using that. Waiting on Raiders Cowboys, man. I'm gonna take the Raiders for the upset. I think all the money going on Dallas to win. And the bookies don't want to pay that out. So the Raiders will win the game. Follow the money. Before you place your bet, follow the money. You know what I mean? More people putting their money on the Cowboys than the Raiders. So they rather pay out for the Raiders to win than the Cowboys. You see what I'm saying? So you got to follow the money. If y'all gamble, find out where most of the money been going on bets. Now, if it's 3 times more on one team than it is the other, they won't pay that out. So they gonna rig it up. That's why they got microphones and their helmets and shit like that. And they tell them, y'all need to do that. You know, they giving in codes like they calling the play. But the play is give up a turnover. Or lose a few yards, you know, like that. Take a sack, lose some yards. Give up a turnover. You know, it's cold like it's a play call. That's why they got this shit in the end. Goddamn coaches be getting calls on the sideline. Hey, y'all can't do that. You know, can't do that, man. So they call the play in. Whoop, 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 whoop. but it sounds like a play, but it's a rig. So them motherfuckers are forced to fumble, throw interception kind of shit like that. Or take a sack to lose some yards, because all the money was on him to go over these yards. And they telling them, okay, you need to get sacked, lose a few yards. Because you went over that shit, man, so lose a few, like that. Because y'all be betting on with Patrick Mahomes rushed for 47 yards in his game, and, you know, shit like that, too. So it's trickery to it. Pay attention. That's why I stopped putting wagers on games, especially when that shit happened to me. When I had a chance to win my first parlay ever at Philadelphia, went for that 2 points that night, and we lost by half a point. Even though they scored, I said, shit, I'ma still win. I said, even, you know, if they had kicked just the extra point, right? Oh, hell no, they went for 2, cuz. I said, somebody gambling on this motherfucking team. When they went for the 2, I said, oh, hell no. I said, somebody gambling. Oh, fuck. I am beat up early in the morning with my wife. And I'm back up with her again in the afternoon, and then it's getting the dogs fed, and on top of that, it's cleaning up. I dusted the room today, swept the room, moved shit around so I could get behind it and all that. Sweep. There's some dusting and can't keep up in this motherfucker, y'all. You know what I mean? But somebody got to do it. That's me. Dishes, garbage, dogs, you name it. Laundry. There's so much good to do. I'm fucking hand tripping. I want to go to the emergency room. But I ain't got nobody sit with my wife, cuz. Maybe I froze up, ain't nobody saying nothing. Benjamin was the last one to speak. Oh, shucks. Back is neck, back. Come on, come back home. Where you go, Benjamin? Odds of Life, Mr. Pico Boulevard, only my truest ones. Beanie Baby, Paris Jackson, Bro, Bro, Brian, I don't know. Where y'all go? Hayden, where y'all go? Maybe some of my people show us some. We'll see. Boy, you showing your horns. You trying to replace the halos with thorns.
Trying to replacing halos with thorns.
No, not yet, Figo. Figo, not yet. This, this motherfucker is better than fucking, bro. This feel gooder than fucking. I ain't lying. Ain't no coochie better than this. Now. Man, I'm just. These here like making love, man. What about partner? I'm gonna check on my wife, huh? Better than this, man. Me and my girl, we could just lay in the bed butt naked, smoke weed, and eat these all night if she wants to. We ain't gotta do nothing but eat these and smoke and talk all you want. That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers here, man. It's good in a motherfucker. I ain't lying. Come on, Drake Dad Mustache. Have you been blocked from the chat? I mean, put on time out before. Because I know your name. I'm up here indulging in a Haagen-Dazs ice cream, man. That motherfucker better than sex, man. I ain't lying. Me and my woman could just lay up in the bed, butt naked, smoke blunts and weed, and eat Haagen-Dazs all night if she want to, and talk for as long as she want to. I don't know no DC Young Fly, bro. No, I don't. I don't know him. Sound like a rapper to me. Is he a rapper? Sound like a rapper though. Is he a rapper? Okay, I'll check him out then. No, I don't know that dude, man. I don't really, I'm not really into music, entertainment, and stuff like that no more. Excuse me. I don't watch rap videos, and I don't pay motherfuckers on here no mind. All these niggas on here running their mouth. I don't even pay them niggas no mind. So, I didn't know Charlie Kirk till he got killed. Didn't know nothing about the dude. So, if it ain't relevant to me, then I won't know nothing. You know what I mean? If it ain't relevant to me, I ain't gonna pay it no mind. I don't know who these rappers are, or DC Young Flies, and whoever else may be out rapping. I don't know. Now, the mainstream rappers, of course, everybody gonna know them. You're gonna hear them on radios and shit like that. You understand? But man, it's 1,000,000,005 rappers, man. Everybody want to be a motherfucking rapper. Everybody. There's more rappers than any goddamn thing. I ain't lying. Don't nobody, hey Blake, don't nobody want to be a doctor, lawyer, fireman, or nothing no more. Everybody want to rap. Even the girls, they want to rap. No, it's a smooth. Be okay, smooth. I'm going to just hit it a couple times, put it out. Yeah, I can't smoke inside. So I just wanted to hit it a couple times. But yeah, we got too many goddamn rappers, man. Why don't some of you motherfuckers go to school? Be a lawyer. Be a motherfucking surgeon or something, yo. Be a doctor, a veterinarian or something. Why all y'all motherfuckers gotta be rappers, man? Yeah, plumbers and architects, things like that. Or airplane pilot. All you motherfuckers want to be rappers. Hey, Bernie, man, I did a lot of things. I did a lot of things. I was a plumber, a millman, a shipyard laborer. I was a fabricator, a machine operator. I was a pipe fitter. And I did railroad maintenance. I did floors for a grocery store chain. Yeah, I did a few things in my life. I did a few things, bruh. I got like 42 years in before my body went all which way. But I contribute about 42 years of labor to the country, paid taxes and did what I was supposed to do. Understand me? Exactly. I contribute. Believe that. Yes, I have. Because I advocated nonviolence, stop the violence, stop killing each other, let's stop doing this, let's stop doing that. Since late 87, 88. Put up, Grande. Yes, sir. Co-founded the organization, hit the streets. Back in 77, 78, I was trying to stop the violence, this, that, and the third, and, you know, I did my thing. That's why y'all see me on a lot of that old media shit. I got a congressional award. A Right Foot General. I'm a recipient of a congressional award. I was told that just over 100 people received a congressional award, and I got one. For my contributions to the community. Yes, sir, I got one. With the Congress seal and all that on it. For my work in the community. I was a witness at a congressional hearing. Yeah, Congress gave it to me. Congress. The same motherfuckers in there arguing and shit and can't get the bill signed. Them same dudes gave me a thing for my work in the community. You can only get the seal from them. I got the authentic seal. I spilled coffee on it though, but I got it. I was at my wife's mother's house when I spilled the coffee on it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was out in the streets advocating peace and nonviolence, with gangs. I was saying, let's stop killing each other and this and that and that. I met X-Clan, them dudes before all that. I met Jim Brown. I met Karinga dude. His name, he got a new name now. He Professor somebody, the Kwanzaa dude. I was rubbing elbows with them kind of people. Yeah, I ain't lying. I went from I went from being told if the Crips in Compton don't stop what they was doing at a particular time, that I'll be the first to get arrested. So I went from that to trying to get the violence to end. I don't know if y'all know the story of the CC Riders on the streets of Compton. Some of y'all know the story. But yeah, I was told if it didn't stop, I would be the first one to get arrested. So I hit the streets and say, stand down. I had to hit the streets and tell everybody to stand down, cuz. Stand down. I'll never forget that shit. Yeah, I was a gang member. Oh, for sure. I was a true participant, bro. I was in the thick of it all. Even though it was guys outshining me in the streets at the time I was in it. And that turned out to be fine, because it kept me on the back burner. Oh, hell no. oh, hell no. When, I'm telling you, one day I came home. I came in my mama's house. This was 1987. I can't give y'all the exact month. But what I do know, it wasn't no holiday seasons at the time. So, it could have been anywhere like September, maybe. October, 87. And my mama said, son, I got a call from Lieutenant Taylor. They said you need to show up at the station at such and such whoop time, or it's gonna be a warrant out for your arrest. He said, give him a call. I said, well, what the fuck? What they talking about? Warrant for my arrest? She said, I don't know, but he said you need to be there. So he said, give him a call. So I called. I was like, What's going on? So you need to be blah 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 time. Or we're gonna have a warrant out for your arrest if you're not there. I said, well, fuck, shit, I ain't got no choice. I'll be there. You showed up because I walked in the room and I seen certain other niggas sitting in there too. I knew what time it was. I knew they was up on it at that time. And we came in there with the mayor, chief of police, the lieutenants and sergeants, you name it. And they said, I want our city back. Y'all niggas need to stop. And I tried to play dumb and it didn't work. It didn't work. Coming to find out, this one cop knew I was the main dude because he heard everything I said. He was hiding in the meeting listening. So he heard what I said. But a VHS camera showed up later on at that thing. And some of it got recorded. Now some dudes were talking under recording. But I wasn't in the recording. Thank God I wasn't. But I wasn't in the recording. But it was a cop heard every fucking thing I said. Everything. So when I try to play dumb, that's when they say, oh hell no. This shit don't stop. You gonna be the first motherfucker we arrest. The graveyard, that was 88, 87, around the same years, around that time. Yeah, so when I tried to play dumb, it didn't work because the one cop knew I was the HINC. The one cop. He knew I was the HINC. So it didn't work. They said, oh no, because you was this, you this, that, you that, you this. So call it off. Or you go to jail. I walked out that motherfucker, bending corners. Stand down, cuz. Stand down. That's what I start doing. I start bending corners, hollering at niggas, cuz, stand down. You know, at the right nigga stuff. Well, one of them say, Harvey, 26, a gang leader, and I say, well, where they say that? I say, who told him that? I said, I never said I was no leader. I said, who told him that? Somebody told me the police told him. Said after they filmed us, they went over our shit with the police. And the police said, oh, that's so-and-so, 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 was giving them intelligence. So they labeled me as one of the gang leaders of Compton and all that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't say that. Even Turtle say that. Turtle say, I ain't got no boys. I hate when they say that. Y'all seen the one with Turtle? Huh? Turtle say, I ain't got no boys. I hate when they say that shit. Turtle say, I just don't get high. He said, everybody else be high, so somebody got to do the thinking. Y'all remember Turtle? When he said, don't label us as no leader. We gonna say, oh hell no. I heard Raymond would say that. I heard Raymond was the same way. Raymond Watson.
And I'm attorney Joe Benson, okay?
So leaders gonna say, oh no, I ain't never said out the leader. Because true leadership, the people rally around you. I mean, you don't ask for it, you don't demand it or nothing. I mean, the people just gravitate to you, rally around to you, look up to you, confide to you, and shit like that. That's leaders. That's a leader. But some niggas, they use money and dope sacks and shit to lead niggas too. Some motherfuckers use their gun and scare niggas and shit like that to lead them. You know, that kind of shit. But a true leader, you just be your fucking self. You understand? And your swag, your charisma, you know, how you speak, you know that. People gravitate to that. That's all. Turtle didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for it. It was more than one leader in the hood. You know, we had a couple niggas had leadership. Quite a few OSG. Sammy had some. Shit. Bay Rob had some, you know. Pep has, I mean, everybody had it to where, you know, certain guys are listening, take your advice or come to you and shit like that. You know what I mean? So,
In 2018?
you know, that's them. You don't say I'm the leader. I'm the leader of this shit, nigga. Now that's the king of the school kind of shit. Like back in the old day, we had the king of the school. If you want to be the king of the school, just go challenge Cud, beat his ass. Now you're the king. But the king of the school said, y'all can't use that swing. You ain't gonna get on it. He see you go over there to the slide, that motherfucker come over, can't get him. That's my slide. You be looking at him all sad and sitting there. If you want to beat Chump, can't get to play on nothing. That's on you. y'all remember the king of the school days? That's my era. I never been a king of the school though, ever. I wasn't big enough. But I'd take those shit off for none of them. Neither. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, cuz it's, yeah, man, you know, I've been around. I've been around, man. I put it like that. I did my thing, man. You know. And there's a lot of shit I regret doing, bro, I swear. A lot of shit your boy regret, man. You can go peek on my wife. Regret doing. Wish I hadn't. Got him gone.
What is the only current UN member nation whose name begins with the letter Y? Yemen? Correct. Alex, in 1908, who became the first African-American world heavyweight boxing
You want something to eat?
What is it?
Huh?
What is this?
It's my phone.
Nope, Jack Johnson. Sean, if I faced north and turned 720 degrees,
It's my
what
phone.
direction would I then be facing?
I was just checking around.
Correct. Natalie, what French prophet is said to predict
I woke her up with a kiss. She's like, what is that? She didn't something in my hand. So it's my phone. Please come inside on. Where my glasses go? But We have leaders. Yeah. Mm. Turtle from the same hood. Turtle grew up on the same street as me. I've been on West 57. I've been on 48 hours. 48 hours is when I was at the cemetery. The woman that had that rust colored long sleeve like shirt. That was West 57th. Now West 57th was before the graveyard, before 48 hours. It was West 57th. Before West 57th, it was ABC Eyewitness News with Paul Moyers. When he was interviewing me, my brothers, Big Rock, Ray Nord, everybody was hanging out that night. Primo Pete was there, Potato Head Paul was there. It was a whole bunch of us there that night. But just so many of us talked. My brother T-Bone said something, Big Rock said something, Ray Nord said something, my brother Hub said something, and I said something. We was all in the alley next to my parents' house. We was all in that alley right there. And the helicopter was flying around the hood that night. That was Paul Moyers. That was before all that shit, anything. All the rest of the shit came after that. But I've been on CBS Action News as well. Then I've been recorded in an interview session that been shared at the school district in Inglewood. That's the one I had to do, Kilo G in Easy song, The Boys in the Hood and all. He said, some minute El Camino, it was Kilo G. That's Gerald. He used to hang in the hood with us, with Big Bam mainly. But when they pulled up on me, this nonprofit people, and that guy Lonzo, he was hanging out with me. I asked Cuz to come. And my message to the kids way back then was, don't get involved with drugs and gangs, don't do tobacco, alcohol, the same shit I'm preaching right now. I was telling kids that then. Don't do nothing that's bad for you. I was supposed to be on BET Voices, that black lady show. But Michael Concepcion took my ticket. He talked them into giving my ticket to somebody else. So I didn't go to DC to do that one. I showed up at the airport, but my ticket was gone. And y'all probably remember that one. BT Voice. Michael Concepcion is in a wheelchair. And the other dude he brought with him was in a wheelchair too. And that dude had my ticket. He talked them out of it somehow. But I've done a lot of things, but in the community before I left, just up and left, I did a lot of shit. I'm telling you, when I came out that goddamn congressional hearing, man, fucking light bulbs flashing, fucking cameras all in my face. I got like 8, 10, 12 microphones all in my face at one time, asking me questions. Mr. Hartfield, what about blah, blah? I'm like, hold on. Like that. When I came out the congressional hearing, they had that congressional hearing in all the papers. They had it in the LA Times, the LA Herald, the Press Telegram, all them papers had the story to write up about the congressional hearing on drugs and gangs. And some of the newspaper articles were saying the most chilling testimony came from former gang member Harvey Hartfield in the newspaper articles. I got some of those clippings. I ain't got all of them, but I got like a couple of them newspapers. I got the clip and the write-up on the congressional hearing. So, I did a lot of shit, bro. I mean, get in the streets is trying to make a change. A lot of these niggas you see now doing it, they was the enemy when I was trying to do it. They was the ones who wasn't giving a fuck, destroying the streets and all that shit. You see what I'm saying? So, that's what it do. Did my thing, man. Plus, I'm in the Put the Guns Down documentary, being down on live stream channels. It was in the Regal Theaters. I'm in it. AC Baba Louie in it. Barefoot Pookie, Batman, Little Caesar, Skull, some of the Brown brothers, there's a whole bunch of us in there. There's one mother who lost all 3 or 4 of her sons to gang violence in that documentary. Things like that. Guys who got shot up and survived, and it's on live stream now. Put the Guns Down. Terry C. Corney, the director. Ice-T, executive producer. Ice-T. A lot of people standing behind it. Hector Macho Camacho. All kind of people backing this up. And you can get it on, I think, Peacock, Apple TV, Hulas and shit like them. Put the Guns Down. Or World Pandemic or whatever they call it. I'm in that. I'm in there telling kids, get your education, do this and do that. Because when they film me, I say, man, let's go to Dominguez. I say, I want to go up to Dominguez and start it up there. So we went up to Dominguez. So they set the cameras up and shit. Woo, woo, woo. We test the microphones and all that. Then we started. I introduced myself, blah, blah, blah. Told them to show the school and all that. And this is how I addressed the audience. I said, it was when I got kicked out of school right here at Dominguez High School when my life started going downhill. That's how my story started. I said, when I got kicked out of high school here, is when my life started going downhill. So I started getting involved in crime and blah, blah, blah. I ended up in jail. You know, I said, kids, get your education. Please get your education. It's important that you do. You know, that's what I was stressing first on, put the guns down. So when we got through with that, I was ready to go to the hood now. Then we went to the street I grew up on. And I started telling the rest of my story. But I just wanted to let kids know how important education was first. You see what I'm saying? So that's how my story began on Put the Guns Down. I'm in that too. Me, Batman. Batman passed away. Pookie passed away. AC Baba Louie passed away. AC gone now. Pookie gone. Batman gone. A lot of guys that got a chance to get their message out, they got a chance before they left us.
Lawmakers are back this week tackling major proposals, including new developments for Windsor Park and the top bills shaping this special session.
It's a Monday night showdown between two of the most popular franchises in sports. The Cowboys and Raiders getting ready to go into the Allegiant. We're getting ready for kickoff straight ahead.
And this morning, mostly to partly cloudy skies have become increasingly more gloomy. More on the storm system set to come in. I've got the details coming up in your first alert forecast.
We are local. Las Vegas. Fox 5 News starts now.
New details are emerging about the 11-year-old boy killed in a roadway shooting on a 215 last week. Police say the suspect...
Yeah, man, it's all about the kids, man.
The young victim has been identified as Brandon.
You know, they deserve a chance, bro.
Brandon was riding with his stepfather.
They deserve a chance at
In a
least.
statement to school writing in part, it is never easy to lose a valuable life, especially...
Check on my wife. Yeah, parks and shit, dope things, homeless people. My wife, she knocked out. You know, she feel good with taking that shower, cuz. She really enjoyed that shower. When that good, hot, warm water hit her, she feel good. She be like, yeah, it's and that's good that she get up, you know, bathe and stuff sometimes. Yeah, we need our young folks, man, to do right, man. Not to be fucking up. We need our young folks to be doing right, not fucking up. Yeah, she in there knocked out, cuz. All comfy. Had her shower, clean clothes. Mm-hmm. 'Cause I had to get her dressed because I told her we was going to have company today. So every day I clean her up, and, change her out and stuff. Clothes and shit. Make sure she gets clean shit to put on. I be fucking hand washing shit, cuz, and my hand is fucked up. And I still try to wring clothes out with it, man. So I make sure my wife got some shit to wear, cuz. Try to keep her sheets up. I told her I gotta go wash some sheets soon. Soon I get some money and some downy, some fabric softener. I gotta go wash sheets and towels again. 'Cause I can't do them by hand. You know what I mean? We out of money. I got us some weed with that motherfucking money I won last night. Shit. Went to the store, had $3 change. Hey, I found a nug. I had $3 change, cuz. Right? So I went in there in the game room. I sat down at the slot and hit for 54 bucks, y'all. On Buffalo, playing the Buffalo. First I tried to play Keno and my numbers wasn't coming up. So I switched to Buffalo, right? And I started getting free spins. Then I started getting more free spins added on, right? So all of a sudden I hit something. So the music started playing and the coins started bouncing around, adding your shit up, right? I said, I don't know how much this is. But when these free games over, I'm cashing out, right? So at this stop, I was at 30-something dollars. I said, oh, but I still have free spins. I still have free spins, right? So I wasn't hitting shit. I wasn't getting no more extra spins. And then the last spin of my free spins, I hit 3 more coins. Bing, I hit 3. So I got some more free games. And I started hitting some more. Boom, 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 boom. And after it finished, it was $54. I hit the cash out. Went over there, got my 54 bucks. Got home, I told my wife, I said, guess what? She said, what? I said, I just want us a few dollars on the slide. I said, you want some weed? Want to smoke some weed? She said, yeah. I said, I'm finna go get us some. Hold on. Yeah, who you talking about? Thank you, I found another. Yeah, I'm finna make my wife a cheese toast and some soup.
So they are obviously playing with some heavy hitters. Also
Make my wife a cheese toast and some soup.
That on the front that has the suicide hotline number on the back of it. So certainly a game with a lot more meaning than just football tonight. Kickoff set for 5:15 here at Allegiant. Coming up on Fox 5 News at 40. You're going to hear from quarterback Geno Smith on what he needs to do better in the second half of the season starting tonight against the Cowboys if he's going to get the Raiders turned around. For now, let's send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, look forward to the game. Thanks so much, Kevin.
Why is it that I have to explain myself over and over and over again that I don't live it, that I don't even own that car?
Fraudulent plates are sending bills to innocent drivers. After the break, how ghost plates are costing drivers big. And later on Fox 5, speeding past an emergency can be deadly. New at 3:30, we look at how many first responders have died across the country and what local agencies are doing to keep them safe on our roads.
Fox 5 News at 7 p.m. Thanks for joining us for Fox 5 News at 7 p.m. Limited commercial interruption. It's the first and only Las Vegas newscast with limited commercial interruption. For alerting you first, bringing you more in-depth coverage. Crowds have great help and more breaking news. 2 people were injured. Fox 5 News at 7 p.m. Hi, I'm Mike Bernstein. I'm proud to partner with Fox 5 to bring you Fox 5 News at 7 p.m. with limited commercial interruption. Pretty sweet, eh? What's that, your retirement yet? Yeah, came out of your paycheck.
Right on, I found a nub. Right on, man. I pray for the whole wide world too when I pray.
They offered me this tiny little check.
This tiny little check won't even pay for my hospital bills.
Don't take a tiny check from the insurance company. I'll fight to get you all the money you deserve. I didn't accept this tiny check. I called Jack Bernstein and he got me $600.
Yeah, me too, brother. That's what I do.
Jack's got your back.
I'm attorney Jack Bernstein protecting your rights.
633-3333.
You guys want to hear the secret to becoming the coach? One greatest cash backer of all time. Okay, you ready? You can dream it. You can cash back. Said I can cash back on everything.
So I don't miss nobody, you know?
How do you cash back? Hey, Nevada, you got this. Open enrollment for individual and family plans is happening now. Enroll in a quality health plan with Health Plan of Nevada. Get $0 or low-cost benefits and services, including our vital medication program. And we've got support for you and your family with Nevada's largest provider network.
Got a great date on this bridge, so.
HBN.com/individual to learn more. Open enrollment is November 1st to January 15th. Health Plan of Nevada. Quality coverage for you and your family. There's a reason nightclub bouncers make such great diet coaches.
I just find it nice. And nice.
That is not on the list. Just like there's a reason Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm.
Yes, I heard.
You said you'd say that. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Download the free Fox 5 Vegas Plus app on your smart TV today.
I'm picking the Raiders for the upset. The whole team is stuck on Facebook.
But some are getting charges for places they've never been.
Yeah,
or
man.
They don't own. These ghost plates happen when someone uses another person's license plate or alters it to avoid paying tolls or tickets.
Make good cheese toast.
Reporter Anna Werner found this is happening across the country, leaving some people with bills.
Make good cheese toast with some soup, man.
Of cars tracked by cameras on New York City's busy streets. One was this SUV with a South Carolina license plate. A car that racked up thousands of dollars in unpaid tolls and tickets. That plate once belonged to Calvin.
You know what I mean?
But he lives outside Charleston and never drives around.
Gonna hook her up, bruh.
I live in South Carolina. I don't know how it could be me. Look, they took down the information and said, oh, we'll handle it.
Why the bills kept coming for a car he doesn't own, displaying a license plate he's documented. Returned into the South Carolina DMV.
Gonna throw the
Videos of those infractions show cameras caught that same vehicle using Lawrence's old plate number.
gonna grill it right there, man.
Something that's illegal in New York.
Set up the sandwich first.
Losing up the bus lane, escaping traffic. Each time getting $50 tickets that the New York City sent to the Lawrences in South Carolina. Calvin's wife Nicole showed us
Understand me?
$3,300
Yeah, stuff.
for parking tickets and other fees.
You know this tank is not belonging.
Do this here.
Racking up
How we do that there?
for someone else to pay.
Similar reports are all
How
over
we
the
do
country,
that
like
there?
Jackson of Virginia.
Somebody's got my tags.
We don't care.
Mary Smith of Connecticut said someone used her current license plate number, even though the real plate was still on her classic car. It's like that. All of them appear to have fallen victim to what's known as a ghost plate, a license plate that hides the true owner or driver of a car. In New York City, the problem is so bad, a city council report called the problems alarming, finding that nearly 1 in 5 out-of-state vehicles surveyed had plates not registered to
How
the
we
vehicle.
do that there?
Former NYPD auto
Here we go, man. Got the cheese toast going, man. Got the soup going, man. How we do that there? How we do that there? We don't care. How we do that there? Short order cooking and billing, man. How we do that there? Got the short order cooking and billing, man. Come pull up on your boy, man. Let me make your plate, man.
And turning our attention to your local forecast, I will bring up a QR code. Go ahead and grab your smartphone, scan the QR code currently up on your screen, and connect you to download our Fox 5 weather app.
How we do that there?
Live radar and updates from right here on the set from our team.
We don't care.
Are set to be very busy looking ahead towards the first alert headed into tomorrow. We do have widespread rain into forecast looking ahead towards your Tuesday morning, your Tuesday afternoon.
How we do that there? Got the short order cook in the billing, man. Grilled cheese sandwich. Grilled cheese sandwich, man. Chicken noodle. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Got the grilled cheese sandwich, man. How we do that there? We don't care.
Right into the edge. Got an area of low pressure that's currently digging into central California. And as it continues to track east, we'll see those widespread.
It's a done deal, partner.
Flood watch, which will go into effect by 10 o'clock tonight, lasting all day long.
Do that there.
With a 4 to 3 3/4 of
We don't care.
with this event through Wednesday. So with that excessive rain, that might cause local flooding, especially as we have that soaking for the higher terrain headed into this past weekend, looking ahead towards the change with more wet weather getting into tomorrow. A winter storm warning also will go into effect late tonight for the local mountain regions as the sheet rain is bringing mountains 5 to 10 inches above 7,000 feet right at around where Mount Charleston town is as this big system makes way for a first alert Tuesday, lingering into your Wednesday. Then we'll see that second storm system pick up the second half of the day on Thursday, pushing ahead towards your Friday. We'll call it a slight chance of showers headed into your Saturday to Sunday. And then as I bring your
Y'all know about that?
next week, another slight chance of showers next Wednesday.
What y'all know about that?
Day before Thanksgiving. That is still far enough out for more changes to come with the
How we do that there?
Expect those impacts though Thanksgiving week, but before we get there, for today into tomorrow, we're going to be talking rain. Wednesday forecast. That second system rolls through for your Thursday forecast.
How we do that there?
Thursday night is Formula One.
We don't care.
We'll see those lingering rain chances into your Friday, and then we'll call just a slight chance of showers by Saturday night. Temperatures, though, will rebound right back up to the mid to low 60s where we would expect them to be this weekend into early next week.
Good morning football overtime is all in on Monday night in Vegas, baby. And Tuesday, everyone, tonight on Fox 5. Hurry in. It's the final week of Boulevard Home's anniversary sale. Time is running out to save big on furniture, mattresses, and appliances at special.
Here we go, Bubba.
Stack your savings with a two-bundle pack with over $2,000 in extra discounts, all on top of our sale prices. Plus, take advantage of exclusive anniversary sale financing, making it easier than ever to bring home what you love. This is your last chance to...
There we go, baby Bubba. Give it time to cool, because she going to try to dig into it if I set it down right now. So I'm going to let that soup, let that cheese sit. Here we go, man. Put something together for the wife to take real quick. To eat. But she ain't ate nothing, so she needs to eat. Now, what meds can I put on her? But she got at least 2 before she go to bed tonight.
All month long at Henderson Chevrolet. All month. Take advantage of once-a-year door-buster.
Which ones can I give her?
2026 Chevy Equinox EVLP with up to $8,000 off MSRP.
I used to use them, she liked them bread and butters. Them bread and butter pickles, man. Do I got some now?
Ready to answer your questions and help make the process of choosing a Medicare plan easier. And if you're a Medicare member with a chronic condition, like
She do like them. She'll eat 1 or 2 of these.
you might be eligible for an Evans chronic condition special plan.
Now that you see it, so.
And offer a $0 copay for visits to your primary care physician and
I ain't got too many
supporting your chronic condition. And
of them left though.
benefits card with a monthly allowance you can use on healthy foods, utilities, and approved other expenses. Annual enrollment for Medicare ends December 7th, so pick up the phone and call for your free Medicare coverage assessment today. Call 1-844-631-2551. Fox 5, your home for first alert traffic.
Schools in Utah are teaching students how to become social media influencers, and it's more than just making videos. Mia Constantino stepped into one of the classes to see what students are learning. Influencers aren't going anywhere, so what's one thing you could do to make sure that social media is being used in a positive way? And now Utah
There's a couple left.
what it really takes to become one.
Cinnamon toast.
North Summit High School students are learning skills of how to build an online brand, understand analytics, and deciding what kinds of videos to post based on
Yeah, I could dump that out. It ain't. Well, I had a couple of the butter chips.
Students skills we can actually use in the real world. I have them create their influencer dream board. If you were to be an influencer, who would you want to be? How many followers?
It was a couple. She'll eat a couple of those.
Education says the class is in 9 schools this school year. Rachel Lau with the Utah State Board of Education says that when she taught marketing for the Alpine School District, her students were always curious about influencers. They wanted the class to kind of open their eyes to what the job really is. That's why she and Rachel work together to bring the course to schools. This is a legitimate career, and we have to start to accept it. It's not going away. But beyond the technical skills, these students are having much bigger conversations. That's kind of where people get like the image, and they're like, oh, I want to be like this girl I saw on TikTok. I want to be like this model I saw on Instagram. And I think that's the hardest part of like wanting to be those people who get like jealous of those people. We need to learn how to use it responsibly about what it means to stay safe online and how to navigate the mental health challenges that can come with this kind of work.
We also encourage them to always think about their own digital footprint.
A coding school is nurturing the next generation of tech innovators right here in the Valley, where students are creating that could impact the community. I'm looking for holiday gifts on a budget. We'll take you to a local event helping families save money and give back this season.
Watch your local news en español. Fox 5%. Save descuento.com. Sponsored by United Visa. Holla and the insurance company only offer you this tiny check.
This tiny little check won't even cover my car repairs.
Don't take a tiny check from the insurance company. I'll fight to get you all the money you deserve.
I said no way to this tiny check. I called Jack Bernstein, and he got me over $350,000.
Call Jack Bernstein.
Jack's got your back.
I'm attorney Jack Bernstein protecting your rights.
Call 633-3333.
Attention homeowners, rents are at an all-time high here in Las Vegas. We charge 7% a month for property management, no setup fees, no hidden fees. Give us a call today and let us put our money back into your pocket.
Fucking garbage. Okay.
If you have Medicaid, the health plan is Nevada Medicaid. Take care to support you and your growing family with the most
Yeah, sugar. I'm gonna go ahead and give her a sugar pill tonight, so she ain't gotta fucking worry about it.
GM.com/Medicaid.
I'm the best.
Personal injury law has been the same for a long time.
The best.
Big egos, greed,
Because when I wait late in the night, she be pissed off. I say, you're supposed to take 2.
the new standard for personal injury law, where states are done
So go ahead and give it to her now, cuz.
delivers real support.
You know what I mean? Since she gonna eat with it. You understand?
The world can change. Salmon Ash injury law, because you deserve what's right.
It's lush green fairways.
See, I gotta split this one in half for her.
It's sand, water, and lines of trees to navigate. It's the miracle of planning that combines breathtaking natural beauty with legendary course design. It's Alabama's Robert Tree Jones Golf Trail. Some say it's the best public golf on earth. Visit rtjgolf.com to plan your trip to the trail. The Consumer Reports.
And then one I put in this.
1936.
Dishwashers, TVs, cars, vacuums.
We'd like to register stores, just like you.
Making sure products are safe,
And that they last.
because we're advocates.
Engineers and scientists. We're just
So I'm gonna go ahead and give her sugar pill now, so she ain't gotta worry about. She gonna love to hear. I'm gonna say you ain't got no medicine to take tonight. You just, we done.
We are local. Las Vegas. Fox 5 News starts now.
Since 2020, more than 500 first responders nationwide have been killed while helping others on the side of the road. Here in Nevada, local first responders are shining a spotlight on safety. This week marks Track Responder Safety Week.
They say over 500 people nationwide been killed on the side of the road trying to help somebody else who broke down on the side of the road. So be careful. We got motherfuckers running in the people, good Samaritans, trying to help folks killing them. So be careful.
Father, friends, and co-workers. When drivers speak out to emergency scene or choose not to give space, it puts every responder at risk.
Officials say when you see those emergency lights, just slow down and move over.
Exactly.
Oh, I've looked from
Slow the
home.
fuck down.
A record number of Americans could be traveling this Thanksgiving season. Travel experts expect about 82 million people will be traveling at least 50 miles from home between Tuesday, November 25th and Monday, December 1st. That's more than 1 million travelers than last Thanksgiving.
Let me take this to my wife real quick.
About 73 million people drive to holiday destinations. According to transportation data company Inrix, the busiest travel.
And I'll be right back.
Wednesday afternoons before Thanksgiving. Some Valley families are getting creative this holiday season to save money and give back. A pop-up consignment event put on as they grow, giving shoppers a fun way to buy and sell kids' clothing, toys, and holiday items. You can find new and gently used items for kids, teens, and even home goods like furniture and decor. Organizers say it's a chance to stretch your budget and still get high-quality items.
We accept all of our merchandise from the families of Las Vegas, so the way our process works is we are a consignment-based organization. The families of Las Vegas prepare and tag their inventory online using our computer system. That deadline is already closed, and then they drop off all of the items we inspect. We sell it for them. They keep 60 to 63% of what their items sell for.
The pop-up is open this week only. Early access is available Wednesday and Thursday with tickets or shop during public hours Friday through Sunday. Affordable housing is a top priority. State Treasurer Zach Conine says Nevada has invested billions of dollars to build new units and preserve existing housing for people in need. And from grocery bills to healthcare premiums, many Americans are feeling the pinch as the cost of living keeps climbing. Connor Hansen looks at how the White House is trying to ease the burden and why healthcare costs could still be a big concern.
As the holiday season begins, the rising cost of goods is causing concerns for Americans who are already on a tight budget. The White House is trying to combat sticker price shock by removing tariffs on beef, coffee, fruits, and a number of other products, saying that tariffs being dropped are a result of trade deals, not the backlash.
Those are a result of we've been working on trade deals with Central and South American countries, and now we are going to see it affect the prices.
President Trump ran on the cost of living crisis, insisting inflation was a problem caused by the Biden administration, but it continues to remain elevated. Inflation was about 3% in September, and now because of the government shutdown, it's unlikely we will get data from October.
Affordability is a combination of what are these costs, but what has been their wage growth? If you don't make about 28% more than you get for...
Oh, yeah, she getting her grub on, cuz. I knew she'd love that cheese toast.
Included in the recently signed government funding bill, and premiums are about to skyrocket if Congress cannot find a solution. You have been talking for 6 years, Mr. President, about a health care plan. Put one out, controls costs, and gives people coverage and two
More than 45 million Americans are covered by Obamacare, and a vote on the matter is expected next month. A Silicon Valley-based coding school is helping young students in the Valley Street app that could wonder if you in the community. Coders told Electronics, which has 2 locations in Solomon and Henderson, offers kids and young adults coding and programming classes. Two of the students are working on an app utilizing artificial intelligence to help with projects. Andrew Ariola stated peer time and volunteer hours tracking app to the community service fund. The other says that we're the next generation of tech leaders. The most important thing that we teach is consistency.
She's getting her grub on, kid. Did I freeze up? I can come off, come back on? Is she getting her grub on? Kid? I just could come out of there with her. Told her to make sure she take her meds. She told me okay. Yeah. I get bad reception over here where we live. And sometimes I freeze up. That's why I ask people if I'm frozen. I ain't rolling that my last blunt till the game come on. And sometimes NBC be having NBA on at night. Night games and shit. NBC. I gotta get used to that. You know what I mean? What you do, cuz? What's up? What's up, y'all? Where? All right, how long been? All right, I'm finna go. I'm gonna holler at y'all before I go to bed tonight. You all stay blessed.